Mactutor30. Today I have another system preferences application work type thing. So we're gonna go down here and go ahead and open system preferences. And today, my last video was on personal. So today we're gonna be working on hardware. So let's go ahead and go right on into this. I'm gonna be exploring each feature. This is CDs. When you insert a blank CD, open iTunes. Now you can go through a few of these. Open disk utility. So that means it'll like open it, like it'll open utilities such as like iDisk and some other things that like, so you can sort of work with it a little bit better. Open in Finder. Finder, that means it'll come up as like a USB or a disk, external like a inserted disk, and it will show up like kind of like a USB, but with a different like logo type, like icon. And then you can pick other applications, run script, ignore, ask what to do. I actually am going to switch this to ask what to do. When you insert a blank DVD, ask what to do. I agree with that one. When you insert a music CD, open iTunes. I agree with that. When you insert a picture CD, open iPhoto. I agree with that.
Which is sort of obvious.
Right, which is pretty obvious. And then it says when you insert a video DVD, open DVD player. Actually, you could either pick a front row or a DVD player, but it really doesn't matter. So this has been the CD section. Now we're going to go to displays. This is a very important part of your computer because this shows what resolution your screen is set at.
So that means listen.
Yeah, pretty much. So right here, if you hit that, that's what resolution your screen is. Now, some monitors, most monitors, most iMacs at least, can handle that. But if they can't, HD like 1280 by if you click it, then it changes the resolution. So as you can see, it kind of just changed my thing. So just give it a minute. I hope it's still recording right now, but yeah, it is. Okay, so there we go. So now that's the new resolution, and as you can see, everything, all my pixels are smaller, well, bigger, I mean, and so like everything is much more condensed and smaller, and it just looks like a smaller screen. Now if you go to arrangement, it shows that my iMac screen is very small and that the other one's bigger. But if you go, this is what I usually set it at, so this is a lot bigger, as you can see. So now when you go to arrange displays, the iMac is bigger like it should be. Now over here, as you can see, that is my other display, my external display. Over here it also shows the types of resolutions. I also have that one at 1920 by 1080. That's HD display, and then I have the 60 gigahertz. It won't go up anymore because that's the only transfer rate. Rotation, standard. I don't like to do the rotation rate, even though you can. That means that if you like turned it up like vertically, you could turn it that way, and it would be like straight up and down. So that's arrangement. Oh, another thing on arrangement is if you drag the bar to this one, all the menu and like your document, like your dock will go over to that one, so that'll be like your main monitor. A cool thing to do with that is hook it up to your TV, and then you can be over by your TV, and that will be like, and then make your TV the main monitor, and then you can, at your TV, you can like edit and do whatever on your TV like it's a computer screen.
Question.
So that's pretty cool. Yes, question?
Does it take a certain computer, TV to do that?
No, what you need to do is there is such cable the cable that I have a video on, link will be in the bottom. It's on how to connect a external display. You have to buy a certain connector that goes into the mini display port on the back of an iMac or pretty much any Mac. And then you have to buy a cable called a DVI to HDMI. DVI is a digital video quality, and the HDMI is an HD video quality connection. And then you get like a long HDMI cable, and you stretch it from the DVI port on your TV to the DVI port on the connector that connects to your computer. So then you would be able to have that one right here, and it would be a lot bigger because it's a TV screen, and you could make that resolution like out crazy, and like crazy big, like crazy. Just a sec, I have to cough. So anyway, that's the arrangement. Oh, you can also click this to mirror. So that means that anything that happens on the iMac over here will then happen over here on my external display. So it'll just mirror it. So that works really well with PowerPoints and stuff. And that's more for projectors. So like if you have a projector, then you can mirror what's on your screen to give presentations and all sorts of other stuff like that. Show display in menu bar. I like that feature because then you can like detect displays and stuff. Now if you go to display, regular display, and this is the brightness, you can make it all the way bright, which I like. Show displays in menu bar. Sorry. So all these resolutions here, you can have it at 640 by 480. Makes it really small. Not very good. And you never, ever, 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 ever want to do these stretched. You never want to do those because that makes the video quality stretched out, and that's really bad for it looks really like horrible, like it looks really bad. So over here you can pick colors, like what color show up as what color, and I've done this pretty well so that if you look at both monitors, it looks pretty much the same. So like if you go to color, it's FTT monitor, F22 monitor, but like the color is like it's different, but it's not noticeably different. I mean, I can tell, but like because I'm looking for it. So that's basically pretty much everything. Oh, gather windows means like if you hit that, your F2 your other monitor will come over to this one, so you can so that you can edit them both, and then open profile and calibrate and all sorts of other stuff. So yeah, a calibrate just means so it'll like color will look pretty much the same, like it'll look the same as each other. Okay, so uh, detect displays. So if you attach another external display, like a third monitor, which you can do, it would detect if it didn't detect it automatically. You would hit detect displays, and then it would automatically detect it after you hit that. So that's the display part. Now we're gonna go to energy saver.
Which is good for the
So here, if you computer sleep, I shouldn't put it at never. I should put it at 3 hours. Well, computer sleep. Sleep. Actually, I'm gonna set this to 30 minutes approximately, because 30 minutes, 3 hours is a long time to keep a computer away. Display sleep. So computer sleep and display sleep. Display sleep is at 30 minutes. Actually, I'm gonna keep that at 3 hours. Never actually, because actually, yeah, I am gonna do it at 3 hours because then it saves power and all that jazz. So put the hard disks to sleep when possible. Yes. Wake for networking access. No. Allow power button to put the computer to sleep. Yes. Automatically reduce brightness before display goes to sleep. Yes. Start up automatically after a power failure. I like that one actually, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that one up. Restore default. I don't want to do that. Schedule. I don't really want to look at the schedule. So that was the energy saver. Now we're going to go to our keyboard. Keyboard key repeat rate. No, I don't like that. Use all F1, F2, etc. keys as standard function keys. No, I don't like that either.
This is just
Delay.
basically all the stuff that's on there, right?
Yeah, this is all like preset, so you don't have to really change this unless you like decide to. This is just all the stuff that you can do to make it exactly how you want it. So like it's completely personal, and like you can change any feature almost so that it's your Mac and it's unique to yourself. So keyboard shortcuts. I have tons of keyboard shortcuts. But yeah, that's not really a big deal. You can make shortcuts to almost anything. So we're gonna go back to all, and we're gonna go to our mouse.
I'm thinking this one's gonna be short.
Actually, not really. There's a lot I'm gonna actually change. Tracking, I like if you could speed this to fast, it's gonna make your mouse be a zippy little like crazy fast little thing.
You don't want it too fast.
And you don't want it fast. So like if you slow it down, it barely moves at all. If you move it, I like it about right here or about right there, just so I get a little bit more for my movements. But like if I'm doing something that requires like a lot of like precise movements, I'll do it slower like that. But I'll leave it kind of right there. Scrolling, we're gonna bump that up a notch. So like scrolling, double click, I'm gonna leave it there. It doesn't really matter for that one. Secondary click, right. Scroll with inertia, with inertia. Screen zoom options. Ooh, I like this. Zoom, hold. Hold control to zoom in like that. When zooming in, the screen image moves continuously with pointer, so the point is at or near the center of the image. So if you click this, it's going to make it so that your mouse is in between the displays, which I hate. So we have to click it to that one. So like it keeps it right in the crevice of the connection between the monitors, so that would be the center, and continuously with point. So I like that kind of, but I still think that it'd be. I kind of like this, but I like because like if you come over here and you want to be able to move over here, it's kind of a hassle to do. But I mean, like I like that sort of, but like it's also kind of annoying. So I like to leave it at that. So it's nice, easy, and yeah. So options done. So now that we've gotten all that, okay, 2 fingers, swipe left, right to navigate. I like that feature. So it shows it down here with the magic mouse. So like if you swipe to the right, it'll go to the right, and you swipe to the left, it'll go to the right, to the left. So like if you do that in a web browser, then it will and if you do that in a web browser, it'll change to the previous web page. Or if you went back and you want to go back forward, you just swipe forward and it'll take you there. Here it'll show you the mouse battery life. I'm at 86%. set up Bluetooth mouse. I already have my Bluetooth mouse set up, so that's mouse. Now we're gonna go to trackpad. I don't have a trackpad. I'll just go through and show you guys. So it's saying wait for a Bluetooth trackpad to. So yeah, so you have to have a Bluetooth trackpad, which I don't. So and print and
what exactly
fax.
are those?
A trackpad is Apple recently released a trackpad it's a replacement of a mouse. So what you do is you just
So
it's like exactly like a mouse, except for you don't move it around. You just move your finger on it. These are all my printers that are located within my household. That's
wow.
These all up here are old. These down here are options that actually work. This is my printer right here. It needs some stuff in it, so we're gonna go look at that one. I'll show you guys. Scan, open scanner, no, open printer, queue, option support, all that stuff. Pretty cool. Nothing really big in there. And then sound, really important. And here it has the input volume, which you can bring down, but you probably can't hear. But you probably can't hear me right now, almost. So, and then if you bring it up here, it's a little bit better. And then if you bring it here, it's really good. And if we bring it here, it's really loud. And if you bring it here, it's really, really freaking loud. But you should probably just leave it at that, because that's just the best thing to do. So, use ambient noise reduction. Yes, I love ambient noise reduction. It means it gets my sister's voices not in the videos when they're screaming. Output volume. Let's go ahead and bump that up a little bit. But it doesn't really matter, because you can change that with the volume things. So, output, planets, I don't care. Sound effects, pop, pearl. This is for like when you, for like like if you get a new message from like on your email, it'll like make the sound effect, or if you make an error sound, if you make an error on your computer, it'll make that noise. All sorts of stuff for that. So this has been the hardware section of my system preferences walkthrough review type thing. So for helping you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little thing in my videos. Rate, comment, subscribe. Be sure to check out all the links in the description if there is any. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys. And I'll see you guys in my next video, and peace.
Background voice.